treatment cannot be compelled, so it's up to Mr. Nicholson to take the impetus. Treatment will be available in terms of they now have the sex offender treatment is combined with other treatment, as I understand it, and so he'll have the opportunity to avail himself of the treatment offered both while he's incarcerated as well as when he's back in the community and bound by the long-term supervision order. He will have community resources and supports. But Justice Thomas followed the law as he was bound to do and carefully considered all of the evidence that was presented as well as the case law that's in place, and the opinion of Dr. Pierce, who was hired as the expert before the court. Dr. Pierce testified and provided in his report that there was optimism for treatment, and Justice Thomas accepted that, and as a result, Mr. Nicholson was sentenced to a period of 11 years in total, and then a 10-year long-term supervision, which is the maximum term for a long-term supervision.
Compared to the Crown's position, they were seeking an indeterminate sentence, so compared to that, certainly this is well, better than that alternative. There is a significant period in custody that Mr. Nicholson has left to serve, so that certainly speaks for itself. But as you heard at the hearing, there was an expert opinion which essentially concluded and addressed the issue and concluded that there was a reasonable expectation of control in the community, and His Honor essentially adopted that position, and I think it was reasonable to do so.
Are you disappointed that the designation was approved or accepted, or?
It was conceded on the basis of the evidence on one subsection of the designation section of the code that the definition was met. We had contested the other designation, but again, based on His Honor's reasoning, it wasn't necessarily a surprise, but certainly we were hoping for a better outcome on that aspect.
Does Mr. Nicholson have an intention to be rehabilitated? Is he going to avail himself of the tools he can get better with?
I believe so wholeheartedly. There's also the issue of medication that's been ordered to be taken, which should, at least in the opinion of the doctor, who is the expert in this proceeding, will certainly assist him in being able to do that. So we certainly hope that he'll do that.